I think he just saw it late. Good ball from Patterson. Watch Zoom coming into the edge of the box. He's not picked up. Had that cross been in that area, Aberdeen would have been in trouble. It's Nicholson at the back post. Just couldn't see enough of the ball, I think.
Edinburgh born, Hearts fan. Rudy Scatchell was his hero growing up. Taylor. Helped on by Boisben. Nicholson seeing a bit of the ball early on. Stopped by Considine.
Yeah, it needs to be a better ball. So was in there making the offer.
Now Johnny Hayes. Happy to take them on. Just came off Augustine though. Kenny McLean had made the run behind. Reynolds now for Logan. Widow Flood. Keeping his place on merit even though Ryan Jack is fit again. Popped out by Rossi. McLean. Shadowed by McGee. It'll be a Hearts throw. Jordan McGee will take it, preferred to Oshaniwa in that left-back role. Up in the air from Rossi, Willow Flood's header. Considine got there first. Ahead of So. He took a little knock. Shinnie having to sidestep Craig Thompson.
Jordan McGee just showing the studs there. It's an interesting selection. Putting young Jordan in there in full back in the left back area. It's going to be important for Hearts today.
Taylor, Considine, Reynolds, Rooney, all potential targets here. Johnny Hayes' free kick comes to nothing, but Aberdeen may yet come back for more via that route. Hayes delivers, Reynolds still in there, but closely watched. Considine. Dispatched by Rossi. This could be awkward for Shinnie now, he's let it bounce. In stepped Ash Taylor. McLean for Hayes. Johnny Hayes took the shot on, but it cannoned off Augustine. Casual layoff from Juanmar.
Yeah, one or two stray passes from Hearts. And the Aberdeen fans are just sensing they're starting to get a little bit of a foothold in the game.
Rooney helped that on. Rossi will be there ahead of Peter Paulet though. McLean. Just touched away for a corner by Payardo.
Yeah, nice, sorry, and it's nice and tight again from Payardo. Not prepared to let McLean get half a yard and get a shot on her across goal.
Johnny Hayes decides to come across and join Peter Paulet. Paulet moves away. Hayes sends a really good one in there. Considine penalised for a bit of clambering.
Yeah, I think it's Rossi all over the top of him. It's a good deep corner. Takes out Neil Alexander. He can't come for it. He's been blocked slightly with Rooney and Augustine there. See there, Considine's hands all over Rossi. Just so in picture there. I just feel he could do so much more for Hearts when in possession of the ball.
Aberdeen's victory at Tynecastle in September was only their second in 15 meetings with Hearts. Hearts hoping to maintain that very healthy record that they have in recent times against Aberdeen. Kenny McLean. McLean catching Payado. Canon Patterson. Tannoy suddenly bled into life. That's a free kick for Adam Rooney, fouled by Rossi. Willow Flood, I think the idea was to send it towards Shay Logan, but he's had a better couple of touches there, Willow, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, he was excellent last week against Dundee. Still trying to find his range with that one, shall we see. Well, Rossi's had a couple of dunks now off of Rooney, and he better be prepared to get some more, because that's how Adam Rooney plays. It's a left arm that comes across Rossi's ear. It's not pleasant, but it is the physical attributes that Rooney brings to the game. You see here, nothing in that, he believed.
Payado. Alexander looking for somewhere to go, but not much available. Hence that towards So and Considine. Steered away by Reynolds. Payado moving in on Shinnie. Switch from Augustine to McGee. Nicholson. Well played of Peter Pollard, who did what he had to do.
Yeah, want to do the dirty side of the game coming back, and he'll have to do that. That's maybe one thing that Hearts have worked on is the fullbacks trying to press the wingers of Aberdeen backwards. But well done to Peter Pollard for following the run. I'm looking at Hearts shape, and at times it's a 4-4-2 with Zoom just going off the front with Wanma.
Kenny McLean showing serious interest here. Going to trickle across that 6-yard box.
Well, I'm going to say that Neil Alexander has his angles absolutely perfect, because he just looked as if he just let it go, confident in the fact that no one was going to tap it in, and it was going wide. And it was a good decision. Johnny Hayes just not able to get into the right position. Igor has to be careful though. That's the run that Kenny McLean can do ever so well, coming from the deeper position in behind.
Only Ross County have stopped Aberdeen scoring in a league match this season. Here's Ash Taylor. Juanma rises. Away by Taylor, on by Hayes. McLean and Shinnie now. Payado pinching Shinnie. Craig Thompson just waited a moment to see if there might be an advantage.
Yeah, it's not a yellow card. The Aberdeen fans are really unhappy. You can see there's just a fraction late, Payado. It's exactly the type of challenge you want from your holding midfielders, nice and aggressive.
Taylor and Considine among those in the hunt again. Johnny Hayes takes. And it ends up with Neil Alexander. Nearly but not quite moment.
Yeah, well, it was a strange set piece, but it was rifled in with just so much movement, and the ball almost catches Hearts out. It's Ash Taylor that almost gets on the end of it.
Pollard, shadowed by McGee. He's away from him. That's cute and clever from Pollard. McLean gives it back to him, but that's not quite so good from Paul.
No, that wasn't. It was a poor touch and a great opening.
Hayes, though, looking for Rooney. Oh, and it came off Augustine, nearly an OG.
Yeah, and that's the difference in quality from the wide areas from Johnny Hayes. Not interested in going by Patterson, just whip it in that area. Slightly behind Adam Rooney, and I think when he lets it go so late, it catches Augustine out, almost finds the corner of the net.
It was rather close to an own goal. Johnny Hayes ready to send another one in. Hayes fooled everyone by going low. Kenny McLean found his route blocked though. Straight off the training ground, you suspect?
Yeah, it was a great move. Kenny McLean just didn't catch it.
So, taking on Shinnie here, showing his physical power and earning Hearts a corner.
Yeah, just put it in the box. He does ever so well to knock it past Shinnie. And instead of trying to take another wee touch, as he knocks it past here, look at Wanma. There, this one, just put it in there. Shea Logan might be in a good position, but just get it into the danger area. Defenders going back, but better from so. Nice and positive.
The flood called upon for Aberdeen, but now Hearts have a corner, which will be taken by young Sam Nicholson, enjoying a very decent run in the side this season. Drilled in by Nicholson, away by Rooney. Vossi powered that back.
Yeah, it's a poor set piece. It's a real hard one to do, that drilled corner where you're just trying to ping it head height. You've got so much room for error. And Hearts, as I said at the very start of the match, they hold a definite height advantage over Aberdeen. Just whip it in there, let boys go and attack it.
Both teams have been top of the table this season. Both have been in the top three all season. It's been an admirable return to the top flight for Hearts. Taylor has to prevent Zoom from sneaking in.
There's a big boy to try and get around. Hearts have just had a little shuffle again with Nicholson coming to the right, so out to the left.
Shea Logan's throw. Juanma. Considine there ahead of Nicholson, but Zoom battling away with Willow Flood. Shinnie. Considine for Hayes. First time for Shinnie. Promising for Aberdeen. McLean and Rooney in the box. It doesn't get that far.
Yeah, that one was the right decision. Wanted to go in early, had two red jerseys, wanting an early ball.
Shinnie. Paulett sends it to Hayes. Hayes skips away from Nicholson. Logan! Shinnie trying to force it goalward. It is a corner.
Yeah, well, Adam Rooney must get a shout from Shea Logan. Nicholson thinks he's going wide. He chops on his right foot. That is a fantastic little stand up to the back post, and Shea Logan is all over it. A little bit of communication might have a better outcome.
Aberdeen in hot pursuit of a goal here. Another corner. Hayes tries again. Considine. Paulett came off him after So tried to clear it.
Yeah, almost found its way through to Adam Rooney. He just holds his position in the centre of a 6-yard box. Almost got a bit of luck here with the deflection. Just can't quite get it.
Flicked on by Juanma. Tidied up by Considine. Very hefty back pass.
was trusting Danny Ward's first touch there, I tell you.
Shoved by Hume on Flood.
Yeah, what Willow Flood lacks in height, he certainly makes up for in aggression. A fierce little competitor.
McLean. Prince Waben. Payado. Nicholson. Igor Rossi, who has to be careful today. If he receives a yellow card, he'll be suspended when Celtic go to Tynecastle just after Christmas. Danny Ward's having that.
Yeah, good starting position from Danny Ward, and Considine did well. I can see there, I don't think anyone would be surprised with that start. It's been pretty scrappy, both teams trying to fight for seniority early on in the game, but 50-50.
Johnny Hayes blocked off by McGee.
Well, it's just a little change that Johnny Hayes has, just standing Jordan McGee up, there you go, just a little sweep pass. There's not a lot in it. I think Jordan McGee has to then turn and try and get to the ball. Two managers still having a little go at each other down there.
Hayes, it's gone out. Augustine forced into that clearance.
Yeah, I don't think we'd have welcomed the pass from Payado. Payado didn't look, just played it round the corner. The centre back in real problems.
Shinnie now for Mark Reynolds. Here is Considine. Hayes with a return. Considine up against So. Callum Patterson able to take over for Hearts. His clearance goes only to Johnny Hayes. Hayes sidestepping a few issues. Out by Rossi. Paulett lurking. Augustine sent it away for a throw.
Yeah, it's brilliant covering from the big captain. Just takes a gamble that the other centre-back's going to lose the header.
McLean returns to Logan. Peter Paulett now, but that should be a goal kick. The 99th league match in charge of Aberdeen for Derek McInnes. Runners-up last season, won the League Cup the season before. Just imagine where they would be had it not been for that awful run of 4 defeats in 5. But they will move within a point of Celtic if they win here today, and Celtic have a tricky game tomorrow at St Johnstone.
Well, you can see there in the last 10 minutes, although the possession was 50-50, you can definitely see that Aberdeen are starting to force issues in the final third.
Considine picks out Shinnie. Now Willow Flood. Logan around the right. Aberdeen working a route through the middle for now with Graham Shinnie. Now they might use Logan. Logan's cross. Met by Rossi. Considine. Cranmar stumbled, allowing Johnny Hayes to blast that in. And an unusual save for Neil Alexander.
Yeah, well, I think everyone thought Johnny Hayes was going to whip that with the left foot just towards the 6-yard box, and what he does, he puts the laces on it. And when you put the laces on it, you slightly cut across it. Almost catches Neil Alexander out. Good reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Nearly a spectacular goal for Johnny Hayes. Kenny McLean. He's happy to settle for a throw of Callum Patterson. McLean able to return it to Considine. Come off Johnny Hayes. Hearts won their first 5 league games on their return to the top flight. Aberdeen on their first 8 to mind. So, dainty footwork from Osman Snow. Willow Flood moved in on McGee though, and Tayardo did the same on Flood. Augustine towards McGee, popped out by Paulett. Teams in second and third place in the league, locked together at 0-0 at Pittodrie. Hearts unbeaten in 8 matches since they lost to Aberdeen at Tynecastle in September. 1-4 drawn 4. Hearts get the throw, although I don't think Callum Patterson was quite expecting it.
No. Aberdeen fans again, everyone happy.
Taylor. Rooney with a little bump on Augustine, promptly gets one back. Hayes. And that is a foul by Patterson.
Yeah, the physicality of the game starting to step up now. It is a foul. Callum Patterson just catching Johnny Hayes there. And this is a good opportunity. This is the type of areas where you see that little one where they touch the ball, get the movement, and whip it near post with a Rooney coming across and attacking it.
Will this be a pivotal moment in this match? Another set piece. Johnny Hayes takes it again. Caught by McGee. Hearts breaking out. Guarban looking for Juanma, but Taylor will sort that out.
Yeah, well, it's just a poor decision from Prince Guarban. He had Nicholson free on the right, just screaming on it, and 1v1 with Logan.
Tayardo now. Clipped by Shinnie.
Well, I think the Aberdeen fans are unhappy because there was a few meaty challenges earlier. I don't think they can have any complaints with that one. Good to see Craig Thompson, looks as if he's keeping the cards in his pocket.
He's getting an earful from the Aberdeen fans. But it's a free kick for Hearts. Well, they made an absolute mess of that free kick. And now Aberdeen could advance with Peter Paulett. He's taken out by Tayardo, and we are going to get the first yellow card of the game.
Yeah, that'll cheer the Aberdeen fans up now. Craig Thompson's had enough. And I think, if anything, it's a little bit accidental. He just caught with a touch, look there. And it is a bump. I don't think there's any great deal of malice in it, but it does clean him out, and he's had 1 or 2 now.
familiar sight, a free kick for Johnny Hayes. Hayes actually finds Shinnie. He's the man to deliver on this occasion. So, held up by Willow Flood. Johnny Hayes pounces. Now Kenny McLean. Hayes. Gallardo, having just been booked, gives away another free kick.
He needs to be careful. Just been booked, and I just wonder what Craig Thompson must have thought here. That is deliberate. He's a lucky man. I don't think he'll get many more, I tell you. And I think he's telling Callum Patterson there at 14 has to be careful.
Meantime, Peter Paulett fizzed one in, but it will be collected by Neil Alexander.
Yeah, Neil Alexander's really unhappy. Aberdeen take it quick. It's just not set up. It's not switched on from Hearts. It's quite a difficult one to get back in target when it's in front of the near post, but you saw there in the pictures with Patterson being told to warn Gallardo. He can't have any more.
McGee's header, Shinnie. Knocked on by Paulett, now McLean. Rossi goes out there with him. Hearts are going to bring on Magaro Gomez, presumably for Gallardo. Screened by Rossi.
Yeah, I think it'd be a smart move from Robbie Nielsen. He can't afford to have his team go down to 10 men.
Taylor. There's Taylor going for glory from long range.
Steady, big man. Back you go. Yeah, a little bit excited.
He has actually scored 3 times this season, although not quite from that range, I think.
No, I'm sure he's done it in training.
And Hearts are going to take off Gallardo after his yellow card and then immediate foul afterwards. He wouldn't have been given too many more chances by Craig Thompson. So Gallardo is replaced by Magaro Gomez.
Yeah, it's a smart move. Magaro Gomez will just come in there. He's a natural replacement. Industrial, get about the pitch, make tackles, make passes. But absolutely no risk. 30 minutes gone, you can't afford, as I say, to go down to 10 men.
Just explaining the decision there to Gallardo, although I'm sure he could have figured it out for himself.
I don't know what the Spanish phrase for get off or you're going off is, Ian.
Hayes. Augustine, down by Reynolds. Considine hooking that towards Paulett. Willow Flood will be onto it. No surprise there. Now Rooney. Having to fend off McGee. Flood. It's Johnny Hayes, and it sticks with Alexander.
Yeah, I'm watching Callum Patterson's reaction. He doesn't see Johnny Hayes. He gambles. He doesn't see him. He's closed. His body's shut over. Johnny Hayes takes it at a difficult angle. Does well to just get it on target.
And that was the first effort on target in the game. Augustine. Patterson. Zoom. In steps Kenny McLean. And he's fouled by Sam Nicholson.
And Nicholson's not happy, he feels he got the ball, but just a little chop from behind. It comes in, Nicholson's coming in quick, he's aggressive. He does get the ball, but he has come across Kenny McLean's knee.
Going to be hearing that whistle in our sleep tonight, I think, at this rate.
That ball will need treatment.
Rooney rises, but so did Augustine. So slipped Taylor. McGee taking no chances. Ash Taylor. McLean. Over to Hayes. Almost.
Yeah, he tried to knock it round one side and go round the other.
Gomez gets the free kick off Shinnie. They'll have to go back a bit. Augustine up towards Juanma, doesn't get anywhere near him though. Shinnie for Flood. Now Logan. Rossi. Peter Paulett. Kenny McLean trying to sneak in and claiming he was impeded. Taylor. Paulett. Paulett needs assistance here from Logan. Considine. Hayes. Hayes. And Hayes catching Gomez.
Well, Craig Thompson maybe had a little decision to make here. Paulett knocking it round, and it's Kenny McLean, it's busting through. Augustine just slams the door shut, comes across him with the arm. I wouldn't give a penalty for that, personally. They've been soft.
Around 10 minutes to half-time at Pittodrie. Zoom. Considine across. Aberdeen's throw. There is a huge night of boxing ahead on Sky Sports Box Office. It's Joshua and White Knight, and there's a terrific undercard too. It all starts at 5 o'clock, Sky Sports Box Office. Paula. Flood. Considine. Search for a goal goes on. Chances pretty much at a premium. The throw-in has gone to Hearts, although Shinnie felt otherwise.
Yeah, it just gives Augustine a little bump as he goes to clear it. And whether it come off him, I'm not too sure actually.
Patterson's throw. Not bad by Considine. Comes off Augustine. Ironic applause as Aberdeen get a throw. So.
A real dogged play from Hayes and Flood. I think that's been a difference for me in the first half, as Aberdeen look a little bit more aggressive. Robbie Nielsen needs more from Wanma and so, because so far Derek McInnes' side look comfortable at the back.
McInnes patrolling his technical area. Shinny in front of Reynolds. Hayes. Rooney let it go for Kenny McLean. And McLean will get the free kick here, fouled by Gomez.
Yeah, it's a lovely little dummy over. It's that touch there just takes Augustine right out the game. Gomez, again, there's not too much in it. He's just leaning on him ever so slightly. But again, it's that ideal position where it's normally there's a touch of the ball, Rooney in. The last time Johnny Hayes hit first man, if he could just get it into the space where Willo Flood is standing right now. Right there, you see him, you see Willo Flood just vacate that penalty spot out just to leave the gap to go and attack.
Aberdeen have another set piece. Johnny Hayes takes again. Considine's header is straight at Alexander.
Well, that was a perfect area, exactly where I thought it would go. This time it is a good ball. Considine, I think, should score. He's right in the middle of the goal. He's a good header of the ball. He's got lots of meat on the forehead. He just doesn't find a corner. And Neil Alexander would be delighted to see that coming straight in at the big gloves.
Considine's last 7 goals have come away from home. He hasn't scored at home for over 4 years, bizarrely. It's Nicholson now, Hart's turn to have a go. Jordan McGee. Gomez. Shinny can bring it away, almost fouled by Gomez. He might yet move in on him. Rooney, away by Rossi.
Yeah, I think it's Blavin that's down here. He's taking a knock on the knee. But that was an opportunity for Aberdeen to break. And Gomez had a couple of snaps on Shinny. And this is a challenge coming in. Gomez, and it's Willo Flood, as you would expect, nice and aggressive. Wins the ball, but just catches Blavin just on the side of the knee.
Well, they've already had to make one change in the midfield area. Payardo treading a thin line on a yellow card, replaced by Gomez.
Yeah, we think he'll be fine. It's just a knock. A wee bit of discussion there with Stevie Crawford and Robbie Nielsen.
Blavin and Gomez, who were together for quite a while and successfully so at Dundee United. And Craig Levine. On we go with an Aberdeen throw. Shay Logan for Kenny McLean. And that's come off the bar.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to work its way back in. Didn't look as if he had much an angle to get the cross in. It's just a little half touch. Just whipped it in there. Almost caught Neil Alexander out. There's not enough turn on it.
Prince Blavin has returned. Still limping a little. So McGee. Who can end this half on a high? Augustine. Zoom. Gomez. Augustine not averse to a long ball, but that one's been easily intercepted by Shinnie.
Yeah, just put under real pressure from Adam Rooney.
Ash Taylor. Logan hugging that touchline. Willow Flood. Shinnie. Flood. Reynolds. Now Hayes. Hayes taking on Patterson. Rooney let that one go, and it's come off Rossi. It didn't go out. Reynolds. And swirler back in towards McLean. Dealt with by Rossi again. Here's Willow Flood. Will there be an opening here for Aberdeen? McLean. Kenny McLean! And flying through the air, Neil Alexander.
Yeah, well, full mark to Neil Alexander, because it looked for a second as if Kenny McLean was going to just push it wide to Shea Logan. It's on his right side, just takes a little deflection and just creates a little bit of movement on the ball. Just comes off of Jordan McGee there, and nice safe hands. But Aberdeen definitely looked the side more likely to break the deadlock.
One mark. And Mark Reynolds is down hurt at the moment. Bloody nose for Reynolds.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Wanma as it is backing in. See the right elbow coming up, and it's just off the back of his head. Total accident. Painful nonetheless. Yeah, well, that would back up what I thought, that Aberdeen looked the most likely to break the deadlock. Quite strong in Aberdeen's favour, but as yet, no goals. The good thing is for Mark Reynolds, you don't see blood on the red shirt.
And it's still not allowed. Reynolds off the field for now. So Reynolds off the field, being attended to. He might not get back on in this added on minute. Final few seconds of the first half at Pittodrie. That's it, half-time. Aberdeen have indeed looked the most likely. Johnny Hayes has been lively and has taken a rack of set pieces as well, but they haven't been able to find a way to goal, and Derek McInnes is in a hurry to get to that dressing room. At the break at Pittodrie, it's Aberdeen 0, Hearts 0.
Well, Derek McInnes was in a heck of a hurry there, wasn't it, to get up the tunnel. Aberdeen very much in control of the game, but not ahead. We'll get the views at the half-time of Russell Anderson and John Robertson. What about the lads think about this? A minute after being booked, Miguel Piaro did that. Should he have gone? Should it have been a red card? The lads' verdict next. It's 0-0 at Pittodrie. Russell, who'll be the happier manager?
I think Derek McInnes will be. I think Hearts started the game quite well, actually. We took a few minutes to actually get going, but the longer the game's gone on, I think we've grown into it, and I think we've played with some real purpose in the first half and created quite a few opportunities. So I think going in at half-time, he'll probably be the happier of the managers. Will
Robbie Nielsen be relieved that he's not down to 10 men?
Yes and no. I mean, we're going to see it in a minute there. You look at these different things. This to me, okay, it's a free kick. Is it a yellow? Craig Thompson 30 seconds earlier has let Shinnie away with something similar. That would be a classic case of saying to the referee, look, just you've let one go there. But once he's yellow carded him for that, then there's no doubt in my mind, unfortunately, then this is he has to be sent off for this, because
this is 1 minute and 10 seconds later.
By the letter of the law, is that a bookable offence? Yes. So therefore, Miguel's fortunate. I think he was really unfortunate to pick up the first yellow card, but he was fortunate, and Robbie's done the right thing. He's just diffused the situation.
Should the referee have done the right thing?
Well, probably. I think because I think they are told, and everyone would like to see 11v11 on the pitch, and it wasn't a dangerous tackle, but it was a very lazy attempt at a tackle very soon after having booked. So I think Hearts will argue that if he's been booked to start with, Graham Shinney should have probably had a caution, but when he's on that booking, then he can't be going into tackles like that.
Aberdeen have had 8 attempts at goal. Hearts just that one Sam Nicholls effort in the second minute. Why have the Dons had so many chances and 61% of the possession?
Yeah, I think they've just been the more energetic team. I think they've got about the place. Ash Taylor's and Reynolds have dominated Hearts' lone striker at times. Willow Flood in the middle of the park with Shinney have really got to grips and controlling the game there. And Johnny Hayes been fantastic up front. He on the left and flashes Peter Pollitt on the right have created a stream of chances. And listen, let's be honest, Aberdeen should be ahead. Their best chance created comes in fact from a set play that we'll see shortly, and really Andy Considine should score, but Neil Alexander's really used great. This is the one that Jordan McGee I think gets blocked, but
should Andy Considine have scored that one?
Yes, I think he should have. I think he'll be disappointed. I'm sure Russell will probably. If you're a central defender and you're given a free header 11 yards from goal, perfect ball, perfect height, pace on the ball, you'd be looking to really put in the corner.
Anywhere else other than that, I think the ball ends up in the back of the net because it's just the perfect height for Neil Alexander to catch. So he'll probably be looking to try and direct it towards one of the corners. But in general, I think, we have tried to force the issue in the first half. We've had numerous chances, and I think that's all stemmed from us winning the ball back quickly. When Hearts have had possession of it, I think we've been quite good at gaining possession back and then going forward and attacking from there.
Can you pick a winner?
At the moment, it's tough to say Aberdeen because they are forcing issues. Russell said they're on the front foot. Flood in particular is managing the game really well. He's winning the ball. They're getting to Hayes. They're getting to Pollitt. You just wonder if one of these chances falls to Adam Rooney, then Aberdeen, he's capable of taking it. For Hearts, though, you could say we must do better in the second half. We can only get better. Started brightly, good chance for Nicholson. I'm sure we'll see more. Robbie will be in there saying, look, you need to go in there, you need to compete all over the park because Aberdeen are dominating, and then perhaps we can grow into the game like Aberdeen did in the first half.
OK, the second half is coming up next. Russell Anderson's been looking over his shoulder at half-time. There's Paul Lawrie, the golfer, with the kids of the Russell Anderson Academy. We've been entertaining the fans here. The entertainment from the top teams is next. And it's 0-0 at Pittodrie Stadium, second v third in the Scottish Premiership. Russell Anderson and John Robertson join me. Well, it's been it's level going to the second half. Aberdeen have dominated. Russell, are you worried about Hearts reshuffling in the second half? They've got a great record here, 1 defeat and 10 for Hearts.
I think that the half-time has given Robbie Neilson the opportunity to probably sort a couple of things that he wasn't happy with in the first half, so I would expect them to come out in the second half and give a slightly better performance. From us, I think it's more of the same.
What about that then? The skipper comes back after missing 3 games. Mark Reynolds is off. How do you react to that?
I'm guessing it must be something to do with the injury he picked up just before half-time. I felt as a team and individually we were all doing fairly well in the first half, so it must be to do with that.
Very interesting. Guys, hear more from you after the game. Let's get on with the second half then, in the company of Neil McCann and first of all Ian Crocker.
Ryan Jack, who replaced Russell Anderson as Aberdeen captain, does come on, and we presume that Mark Reynolds' bloody nose is in quite a state. He's the man who's had to go off. They just couldn't stop the bleeding, we hear, for Mark Reynolds, so Andy Considine will move into the centre of defence and Graham Shinney to left back.
Well, picking up what the guys are talking about, I think the one change Hearts need to do is have a better application. Guys like Wanma and So need to show a lot more interest in the game. Just give Hearts a better opportunity to go and at least try and win the game.
There is Jack, now Flood. Taylor. Rooney chasing, but nudged by Rooney on Rossi will give Hearts a free kick.
Yeah, we'll call that one experience. Adam Rooney's all over him, and big. Igor Rossi, obviously done that many times, just following the ball, and so often than not you get a free kick. That's why Adam Rooney's very unhappy.
Aberdeen in second spot, 4 points behind Celtic. We'll go to St Johnstone tomorrow. Hearts third, 4 points behind Aberdeen, and they have a game in hand too. No sign of a breakthrough here, but Aberdeen have looked the more obvious scorers. They have won 3 of the last 4. Hearts, though, unbeaten in 8. Shay Logan pursuing an option here. Willow Flood is a possibility. McLean. Gomez, who came on for Payado, who'd been booked and was treading a thin line in the first half. Flood. Oh, Considine could be in bother there, almost. June.
Yeah, good tackle, Ash Taylor. I should have said Andy Considine. Had to make it.
Considine now alongside Taylor in the heart of the Aberdeen defence. Rossi for Gomez. Logan. Jack Hayes. Logan. Shinnie. McLean. Pull it alongside. McLean delivers. Can Johnny Hayes get to that? McGee has to flick it away for a corner, but that's encouraged Aberdeen and their fans.
Yeah, nice play with Kenny McCain. Just out there standing the ball, drawing the centre-back out. Johnny Hayes never looked favourite.
Hayes to take it as usual. Considine in there, so is Taylor. Bit of ping-pong. Hayes.
That was a wicked delivery from Johnny Hayes. A little bit of bend on it, just dropped it right in under the crossbar. Neil Alexander had a bit of trouble.
Something went off in amongst the Hearts fans there.
Yeah, I think it was one of these fireworks or flares in or something, but
Shay Logan's throw. McLean. Juanma and Taylor grappling. Is it a quiet game, Juanma?
yeah, well, he's in a quiet game because I don't think his attitude has been right for Hearts up top.
Juanma left his mark on Willow Flood there. And Craig Thompson will want a word.
It's just a stupid, petulant little back heel. Watch this. There, watch, it's the left leg, dragged through. And Craig Thompson's just having a little word.
And Juanma was having a bit of verbal with Shay Logan there as well.
Well, he's a big lumpy boy. I would like to see him having a lot more influence when there's long balls up and just giving Considine and Ash Taylor a real presence by getting across people, but so far it's been easy for Aberdeen at the back.
Johnny Hayes for Shay Logan. Osman So. Sam Nicholson. About to have Johnny Hayes on his case.
Yeah, that's a horrible ball. Needs it on the grass. Let Nicholson become favourite instead of the bouncing ball.
Jordan McGee's throw. Juan Ma does offer. So, it's occupied by Taylor. Boabin. Sam Nicholson going for the curler! It bounces off the bar.
You know, that's what he's got in the locker. Produced a piece of magic, but what a break from Paul.
We're definitely going to see a yellow card coming out here for Nicholson.
Yeah, it's a wonderful effort, first of all. Just opens the body up, bends it. It beats Danny Ward, all ends up, it comes off the crossbar. But Peter Ball just puts on the afterburner. But look at Nicholson getting across. And I can't believe he's escaped. Did he escape a yellow card there?
No,
he got one eventually, yeah.
He did get one
I think
eventually.
he had to, yeah. Yeah, I thought for a second that Aberdeen fans were cracking up that they hadn't got one, but...
Here's Johnny Hayes. And unusually for him, he's got that one wrong. Sam Nicholson certainly involved in that minute.
Yeah, he just burst into life, and this is a wonderful effort. Just gets half a yard, wraps the right foot around it, a couple inches lower, that might have found the top corner, but a really good effort. He's been quiet in the match, Sam Nicholson, but shows the type of player he has. He can just produce something out of nothing, but he has to get service, get on the ball for Hearts.
Lively atmosphere at Pittodrie, but it remains goalless between second and third in the Scottish Premiership. Kenny McLean has robbed Boabin. Rooney now has Paulett ahead, and McLean, Paulett in the middle. Graham Shinnie arriving as well, but it was a desperate cross from McLean. Can Shinnie do better here? Paulett, goal kick.
Yeah, Paulett tried to get across the front post. Kenny McLean beforehand just tried to clip that one to Shinnie on the break. This is the ball being whipped in. Shinnie, Paulett comes across, Augustine I think it is. Yeah, it should have maybe been a corner.
Peter Paulett starting in place of the injured Niall McGinn. Came on in the second half for him at Dundee last week. And of course, McGinn has the most assists in the Premiership this season with 10. Augustine's going to have to deal with that with Rooney in and about him. Graham Shinnie will take the throw. Hayes. Hayes did well. Rooney almost. Logan tries handball.
Yeah, maybe come off of Jordan McGee. I don't think he saw it until very late, but a terrific delivery from Johnny Hayes.
That's a foul by Gomez on McLean.
Been a few fouls in this game, but this is a penalty claim. Wonderful delivery into that area. Rooney's up. I thought he could have got it. He just slightly closes his eyes, and there's certainly no penalty there. Hits Jordan McGee on the hip.
We've certainly seen a few free kicks for Aberdeen today. Can they make one count?
Well, Ian, this is the side that they normally score from that set piece that I speak about, the touch and then the delivery into the near post from Johnny Hayes.
A feeling of deja vu in this game as Johnny Hayes whips in that free kick. Rooney was waiting to bounce, and it was Hume who sent it away.
Yeah, well done, Hume, because he's going back towards his goal. It's a difficult header. He's going back on his heel. Rooney just waiting on him, missing it.
Different ploy this time as Paulett returns it to Johnny Hayes. It's come back to Hayes. Nicholson has to tickle it away for another corner as Aberdeen pile on the pressure. Hayes whipping it into that near post area. It was met by June. Hayes tries once more. And Rossi clears that one.
Brilliant header. Kenny McLean was coming in. I think he might have got across Neil Alexander. He just comes into shot from the back post. Look at him coming in there. He might have made that awkward. Good defending.
Taylor. Considine. Flood. McLean let it go. Now he's got it back. Nicholson almost held him up there. Logan's cross. Met by Rossi once more. Aberdeen relentless. In from McLean! And Rooney goes close, and he was onside.
He should score. He should score. It's a great run. But what about the ball as it comes back to McLean? It's a whipped ball, just closes the body on it and wraps the left foot around it. It's so horrible to deal with from a defensive point of view. Rooney's in there, he get lots of time, lots of view of the goal as well. All he needs is just to keep it down and it would be a goal, but just puts it over the bar. It's a great ball.
He usually buries them. Neil Alexander requiring a bit of treatment here.
Yeah, possibly rolled his ankle on the dive or something, I don't know, but
Derek McInnes hoping that Aberdeen's efforts today will bring a reward eventually. Neil Alexander back on his feet for now. He's going to take the kick anyway, because I think he's all right. Ben Ilson and Stevie Crawford in conversation again. Danny Ward gets a rare touch. Rossi. Jack now for Shinnie. Rooney. Pulled it ahead. Watched by Augustine. Shinnie took over. Hart's throw. Hearts have drawn their last two games. Last time they drew 3 in a row in the league was in 2012, 0-0 here.
And that was a good chance for Hearts.
Rooney. Nicholson. Taylor returns it. Kenny McLean, but De Rossi sends it back to Alexander.
Kenny McLean is the one that looks like he could get into some opportunities today. He's playing in that role where it's very difficult to pick him up, so he's been allowed the freedom to burst into areas beyond Adam Rooney.
Graham Shinnie is down now.
Shinnie feeling the effects of possibly an arm coming up, giving away a lot of height. It's a lead with the elbow from Osman Sow. Just catches him on the eye.
Well, Mark Reynolds has had to go off with a bloody nose, and Shinnie taking a whack now.
Yeah, that's running as well. He'll have to go off. I don't think he'll be allowed to stay on.
Johnny Hayes will have to go and cover it left back.
No, he just catches him with the elbow. Osman, so you always lead with the elbow when you're going up for leverage.
Rooney, Logan. Rooney. Graham Shinney still being patched up there.
Is that Jim Leighton's Vaseline he's using there?
Shinney returns. Another free kick for Aberdeen. Well, they've had so many of these. Johnny Hayes standing over it again. Willow Flood's turn to deliver this time, though. Boabin got a touch. Rooney tried to rescue it. It will be a corner. Aberdeen will be kicking themselves if they don't score today. Is this the moment for them? Hayes takes. Alexander got something on it, though. Felt he was fouled. Hayes. Paulette! It's diverted over for another corner.
Yeah, I think it's Jordan McGee just throws himself at this. Just roll back. Paulette sorts his feet out. And McGee, and so I think, between the both of them, just diverting that over the bar.
Johnny Hayes once more. Away by Augustine. Foul by Hayes on Doom. And some respite now for Hearts. Finding a way to goal is proving rather tricky, even though Aberdeen have dominated.
Yeah, they've had lots of set pieces. I just wonder whether on the next one they might come up with something a little bit clever.
Aberdeen have scored in all bar one of their league matches this season. Ross County was the exception. Paulette. Craig Thompson thought about blowing his whistle then. Here's Sam Nicholson. Boabin. Gomez. It's Juanma! And that is some save from Danny Ward to prevent a goal for Juanma.
What a stop. What a stop. Great touch from Juanma. Chokes across a little bit, Gomez. I think he's offside. As he comes back, he takes a touch into the left side. And it's a great spread. Danny Ward just has to go and spread himself as big as he can, and it just catches his right glove.
Well, he hasn't had much to do today, but he was certainly called upon there. Danny Ward on loan from Liverpool. Nicholson's corner. And so trying to scramble it in.
Tell you, I wasn't sure if that was over the line or not. Patterson's first header. I'd like to see that again.
Well, we're certainly left alone. Hearts having a little spell. Juanma is penalised for that free kick.
Yeah, that's a bump bit beforehand. The Callum Patterson's got the freedom of Pittodrie at the back post, and his header looked close. As it comes in here, I think it beats Danny Ward, and you can just see it hits Willow Flood on the line. Definitely not over. And a good call from the officials. Maybe he's asking, was it a hand that Willow Flood stopped the ball with rather than over the line? I don't know. Maybe get a better angle of that.
A rare flurry of activity at that end in this second half. Fouled by McLean. And Rossi. And now he stays down. But maybe not for long. Craig Thompson showing little sympathy there.
You know, this is Patterson's header. It's the same angle, we're just going to get a little bit of slow-mo on it. You can see there, Willowfoot ducks because he thinks it's coming up to hit him in the face. Now whether it hits his arm, I don't know, you can't really see there, but it certainly doesn't cross the line.
Here's Osman Sow. Hearts just coming alive for a little while. Shinnie though took it away from Sow. McLean returned it to Shinnie. And Augustine is going to be shown a yellow card.
Yeah, well, it's silly, because we can see from here, he's never getting there, but he continues the run. He just has to put the brakes on and start running the other way. Well, no complaints about that one.
Zoom. Over towards Sam Nicholson. Shea Logan though calm and composed.
Well, it's a little bit better from Hearts. A couple opportunities goal now.
Rooney up against Rossi. Jack and McLean confused. Zoom. Nicholson. Hearts are having a few moments. Nicholson deflected. Corner.
Yeah, and that all comes from a block tackle from McLean and Jack tackling each other. And Sam Nicholson cuts inside. We saw earlier what he did with the right foot shot into the crossbar, just takes a deflection.
Well, Aberdeen have to be wary, having looked at the more likely to score in this game. There is cause for concern for them here. Nicholson's corner. Considine. He's been caught late. That's a free kick.
Yeah, as he knocks it up, and it's Big Augustine who's just picked up a yellow card as well. It's not a yellow, but it's yet another foul from a man who's on a yellow card, so again, he has to be careful as well.
Well, Jack having words with Craig Thompson. Robbie Nilsson had to take Payado off in the first half when he was on a yellow. David Goodwillie might be coming on soon for Aberdeen. Shinnie. Gomez. So another foul, this time by Willow Flood.
We've had a few fouls in this game, Ian.
Yeah, 30 I reckon. It's 70 minutes. David Goodwillie, who scored twice at Tynecastle in September, is about to join us for the last 20. Callum Patterson will take this throw. Patterson, a little bit of room to deliver. It's off Considine onto the roof of the stand.
Yeah, it's a great little touch from Patterson. Just shifts the ball, makes the angle. Decent ball.
The ball has stayed on the roof, so we need a new one. Just in the last 5 or 10 minutes, Hearts have asked a few questions. Can they ask another one here? Sam Nicholson takes it. Ryan Jack dug that out. Gomez returns it though, and Danny Ward will collect. Logan. Flood. Jack. And that will be the cue for Peter Pawlett. Oh, it won't be actually, they're going to hold on it for now. Peter Pawlett will be replaced by David Goodwillie imminently. Aberdeen's throw. They want to make that change now. David Goodwillie, 2 goals at Tynecastle in September, but they are his only goals this season. He's had to be content with being Aberdeen's most used sub. He's coming on for the 10th time, replacing Peter Pawlett.
Yeah, just looking for a little bit of spark there at McInnes. I just wonder whether he'll go a 2 up top or he'll go into that wider position.
Can David Goodwillie work his magic again against Hearts? Here he is. Not yet. He'd actually got 19 games without a goal before that double at Tynecastle. Juanma. Taylor wrapped around him. Firm header from Patterson. Considine makes sure it doesn't reach Juanma. Aberdeen away to Kilmarnock next Saturday and then home to Inverness and Partick Thistle after Christmas. McLean losing out to Hume, who then had Willow Flood there. Willow Flood had a bit of a swipe and the free kick will be given.
Yeah, I think Willow Flood has a swipe. I don't know how much contact was on it. And he's going to get a yellow card by the look of it. It is quite a reckless swipe. But the contact, I'm not sure. Hume on the receiving end, once the ball breaks, there's a reckless swipe, just catches him on the ankle, doesn't he?
The first Aberdeen booking. Prince Boisben to float this in. Juanma. Nicholson. Considine trying to clear this. Ryan Jack will. Augustine. It's going to reach Nicholson. Logan though, fouled by McGee, and that's going to be another yellow card, the 4th today for Hearts.
Yeah, again like Augustine, committed to the challenge. Blocks Shea Logan.
Final quarter of an hour at Pittodrie. Still 0-0. Celtic won't be minding this scoreline too much. Shea Logan will take this throw. McLean. Good Willie. Comfortable for Alexander. Hearts facing Johnston before Christmas, Celtic and Dundee United after it. And of course in January these two will face each other again at Tynecastle in the Scottish Cup. Willow Flood releasing Logan. He's ready to have a run at McGee here. Early ball looking for Rooney. Augustine made contact. Not once but twice. Good Willie. Can he force the issue here? It's brilliant from Good Willie, but it's been diverted for a corner.
Yeah, again, it's that man, Jordan McGee. Good defending initially from Augustine. It was a wicked ball from Shea Logan. And when it bounced around the box, it's one of those horrible ones that defenders do not want to make tackles.
Another corner for Johnny Hayes. Considine. Logan did well to find Kenny McLean. Still nothing doing for Aberdeen. Nicholson onto it. Only he and Juanma showing attacking intent here, really. Might not need anyone else. Nicholson. And a fine challenge from Shea Logan.
Yeah, what a tackle. Right on the line of the penalty box as well.
Kenny McLean has gone down injured. And Hearts will do the decent thing. Shea Logan hurt as well.
Yeah, it looked for a minute Shea Logan just switches off, but Juanma finds a pass. It's a good ball. Nicholson thinks he's in for a second. What about that for timing? Right on the line as well. It gets it wrong and it's a penalty and could be a... Well, there's a 3-point, but this is the one earlier I was speaking about, and when the ball's bobbling about there, defenders are reluctant to go and throw bodies in the line in case they get a penalty. And again, it's young McGee putting his body on the line to block it.
Some saving challenge from Shea Logan, that. Juanma. So, Patterson. Juanma up against Considine. Juanma. Patterson. Osman So. Just poked away by Jack.
Yeah, Johnny Hayes wants it put in front of him. It's just been a real scrappy game today. Fractured with free kicks.
Callum Patterson will take this. Osman So a potential target. So to Warburton. Later today, Saturday Night Football. After beating Chelsea, Bournemouth are home to Manchester United. And you can see it from 5 o'clock on Sky Sports 1. Gomez just about saw off Flood. Considine away to Hayes. And that'll be yet another free kick. Johnny Hayes taken out.
Yeah, Wabin makes no apologies. He shoved him in the back, doubling up well with his fullback, Callum Patterson.
10 minutes to go to Todrick. Another opportunity here for Aberdeen. Another free kick for Johnny Hayes, but he's got that one horribly wrong.
Yeah, he's trying to put pace on that. I think when you're that wide, it's difficult to put that amount of energy on the ball. You're maybe better just feeding it into the area.
The expression kind of said it all from Derek McInnes.
Well, the two best chances that Aberdeen have had have come when there's been real quality put into that area. McLean for Rooney, and in the first half it was Considine with a header. We've just been pretty devoid of that quality so far.
Patterson. Sam Nicholson showing interest. Logan out there with him. Logan takes charge.
Oh, that was different. I'd love to have seen Derek McInnes' face had that ended up in the back of Aberdeen net. What about a showboating? I think he just trusts his pace so much, Shea Logan. He's a good defender.
Kenny McLean moved in on McGee, but it's a throw for Hearts. McGee taking his time. When you're ready, Jordan. He's gone out for another throw. Point would certainly suit Hearts nicely. Hearts are going to bring on Billy King shortly. Logan moved in on Zoom. Gomez fancied a bit of that. Juanma. McGee now. Johnny Ward will claim. Releasing Johnny Hayes. Hayes lost his way, but then won it back. And now he gets a free kick. It's been a recurring theme throughout this game. Corners and free kicks for Johnny Hayes. Ash Taylor beaten to that by Augustine. Helped on its way by Juanma. Hearts going to make that change now. One pair of pink boots going to be replaced by another. Sam Nicholson going off. And Billy King coming on. One promising Hearts youngster replaced by another. Billy's brother Adam was also at Tynecastle but moved to Swansea. Long walk off from one side of the field to the other for Sam Nicholson. Will eat up a few more seconds. Billy King is on to play a small part. Taylor held back by King. Didn't take Billy King long to join in with the fouls. On by Rooney, away by Rossi. Logan now. Ryan Jack away by Rossi. Shinnie. Kenny McLean. One from Jordan McGee has handed Aberdeen a penalty.
What's he doing? What is Jordan McGee doing? It's just a crazy reaction, and I tell you, he's been decent in terms of blocks, throwing his body in the line. But I'm not sure what he's thinking. He knows himself as well, and as soon as he hits the ground, he covers his face because it looks like he's just handed Aberdeen 3 points in a plate.
Baffling.
Well, I just can't make a case for him on what he's thinking. And you can see he's devastated. It's just one of those crazy things.
He's put in a good shift as well today, but that was bemusing. And Adam Rooney has the chance to probably win the game for Aberdeen. Rooney has scored goals galore for Aberdeen, but he's never scored against Hearts in his Scottish career. It is Adam Rooney. It is emphatic. He has scored against Hearts now. Aberdeen have had to be patient today, but they've got what they wanted, the lead against Hearts.
Yeah, well, it didn't look as if we were going to see a goal today. And it would either take something special, something lucky, or something crazy to hand someone a chance to go and put the ball in the net. And Rooney, as he's done so often this season, strokes it home. Neil Alexander does guess the right way, but it's such a beautiful penalty, enough pace, enough precision, and that opens a deadlock.
Adam Rooney's 49th goal for Aberdeen in his 90th game for them, a remarkable return. And the first goal against Hearts in 9 attempts. Graham Shinnie just getting a little bit of treatment there to that wound from earlier in the aftermath of that goal. Rossi. Jordan McGee will be hoping that somebody might bail him out here after that crazy handball, but Aberdeen going for goal again. It's Good Willie. And Rossi won't prevent the corner.
It is a shame because I think Rossi and Augustine have defended very well as a central partnership today, and that young man has had some big blocks, as I said, but it's just a crazy decision. It's almost his body doing what it wants itself. There's no control in it at all.
It's taken them a while, but Aberdeen have the lead and they have a corner. Hayes to take it. Johnny Hayes looking to make it happen here. Turned away by Igor Rossi.
Yeah, good ball again, but it's that man Rossi clearing the danger. Aberdeen just really pushing now, wanting a second goal, kill the game.
Final minute of the 90, plus whatever has to be added on here. Good Willie. Forced into a corner by Boaben. Dug out by Boaben. Juanma. King. Johnny Hayes will receive a yellow card for that.
Yeah, that's taken one for the team. Knows that King's on the way up the line. Could have been a danger. Just clean him out, take the yellow, set up, get organised, see the game out.
Rossi launching it. So Johnny Hayes receiving the 6th yellow card of this game as we wait to see how many minutes will be added on here. It's only going to be 2 minutes we're here, and that's confirmed. Aberdeen almost there. Ironic that Hearts were taking their time over throws and Sam Nicholson's slow walk off the field. They could do with a bit more time themselves now as Good Willie is pulled back. Free kick for Hearts. Aberdeen set to move within a point of Celtic, who go to St Johnstone tomorrow. After the weekend, Celtic will still have a game in hand on them. The match against Hamilton postponed last week. Willow Flood hoists that high. Hayes. Zoom in and about him. And Hart's got something to offer late on here. Boaben managed to sneak across in. Considine met it though. Totally sliced by Johnny Hayes.
He's saying calm down as well.
I think that was meant to go about 50 yards away. Not quite. Alan Patterson ready to go long here. Hart's almost out of time. So in there. Will he get his shot away? Well, if you can call it that. It's an awful effort.
Yeah, frustrating afternoon now for Hearts. I don't think they've posed a big enough threat. Super stop from Danny Ward earlier on in the second half. And Osman So as one man, I just don't think he's done enough, but to be honest, it looked like they were going to get a point.
A positively balmy handball from Jordan McGee has gifted Aberdeen a victory here. Although they will feel they deserved it over the piece, and few would argue with that, apart from Hearts, I guess. And that is that. Better late than never. Another win for Derek McInnes and Aberdeen. Handed to them quite literally. A moment of madness from Jordan McGee. A penalty. And Adam Rooney never looked at all like he was going to miss. He did not. And Aberdeen moved within a point of Celtic at the top. They got there in the end. It finishes at Pittodrie. Aberdeen 1, Hearts 0.
Oh, you feel for him. You really, really feel for him. What on earth was he thinking about? Hearts suffered their first defeat in 9 games, their first since September, when they lost to Aberdeen. And on form, Adam Rooney does the damage. Oh. Neil Alexander must have thought he was getting a shootout today, but no, it's the Dons who go 5 undefeated, 4 wins in 5 games for them. Goal scorer and the man of the match there. Again, it's the Dubliners who do the business. Just like last week at Dundee, they do the business for the Dons. That, by the way, is Aberdeen's 2nd win in their last 10 meetings with Hearts here at Pittodrie Stadium. Their last one against Hearts here in 2013. How does that affect the table then? Well, Aberdeen move within a point of the top. The Dons, of course, have played 2 games more than leaders Celtic, who play tomorrow against 4th place St Johnstone in Perth. Hearts trail the Dons by 7 points, but the Tynecastle side have a game in hand.